welcome back to the second half of Mostly Laughter, Some Slaughter. Uh, Mekton Zeta. So, uh, we come to the big crux. Uh, do we try and pick some sample mechs and, throw some dice around, or do we design some mechs?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
so the thing about picking pre-made mechs is that at least a couple of us like very much specialized in what mecha skills we're good at, uh, which doesn't mean that we can't take pre-made mechs. We may want to either just make use of the specific subsystems, or we could fiddle with the fiddle with how those points are spent slightly. Or I don't know how many sample mechs there are.
Where are the sample mechs?
Let me take a look. I saw them earlier when I was flipping through the book.
Oh, hang on. I'm in the building phase.
Okay.
Yeah, starts on page
68?
68 sounds about
Kind
right.
kind of there.
I have no idea what half this stuff means. This will be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things I'm kind of wondering. So the question becomes, how long does it take to build a mecha, and how in depth are we getting?
Building the mecha takes as long as building the character, I think. So
Okay.
yeah, it would definitely take the rest of the. If we build mechs, I'm pretty certain that we're not gonna get any actual regular play in. But in the process of building them, we'll learn more details about how
How it
what all
works.
the stuff
No, that's
means.
fair.
Now I have a general idea about how what most of this stuff means, and have like a general idea of how combat works.
Mhm.
Enough that I feel comfortable giving it a try. But if we went through and built mechs, then there'd be time to like go over the stuff in more detail before we actually played.
True that.
So
Okay.
again, I could go either way. Uh,
I'd say
but
let's build our own mechs, but let's do it one at a time. It'll make things a little bit easier to figure out what the rules are.
okay,
That way we can walk somebody and use somebody using it for the rest of us to figure out what the hell we're doing.
Sample build.
all right. Let's let this out. Okay, top of construction. Uh,
Oh my god, there's so many things on the tab.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and this is like the basic construction. There's a whole other book, the Mecha Advanced
my
Construction
God.
Kit, that lets you like play with a whole bunch of the variables and build your own weapons rather than taking stock ones, stuff like that. Um, which could be cool to get to eventually, but that's definitely not happening tonight.
No.
And yeah, no way. But it'd be cool to get to at some point.
Absolutely. But let's, again, let's try the. Again, this
Okay.
is why we're starting with children for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
So we can learn the rules together.
You know what? I'm going to decide not to be a good Mecha pilot.
Okay. So the first step is concept, like a fast sniper mech, or a one that's meant to get into and rule in hand to hand.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Or or like a feral beast mech, stuff like that. But the system does emphasize that it's important to have a concept in mind before starting, because there's a whole bunch of different ways you can go, and it can be a mess. One thing that we may want to put a limitation on is what types of mechs we can build, in that at least to my mind, like humanoid and beast mechs are just kind of cooler, yet like mecha tanks and possibly mecha fighters are sort of more efficient in that they use less body parts,
Okay, so
and are less cool.
As long as we don't go for trains, I think we'll be okay.
Yes, and yeah, I absolutely rule out mecha trains. I think maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, well, I've already decided what I'm doing. I'm good to go. What my concept is. It's so easy, man.
Okay. What year? I know that you want to do like.
I am actually. I just saw the stat boost, so I am going to do a Mecha Beast.
Okay.
We're going to go 4 legs to make things easier, and I'm calling it Karate Jaguar. So it's going to be a Jaguar that does karate moves, not karate moves, but bites and does melee and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like can take things down, kind of thinking.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Totally. So yeah, let's definitely start with yours.
So I get 1 torso. I'm going to take 4 legs, if that's possible. A head. I don't think I need wings. Might be a good idea. Maybe. We'll see. Now, depends how much we have for cost and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. So their suggestions are that 10 to 100 CP will generate like grunt mass-produced mechs. 100 to 300 are like officers' units, but still mass-produced. 3 to 400 are for power, or for like main character specialized mechs, and then over 400 is Gurren Lagann territory and craziness.
Yeah.
I think let's start fairly low in officers, but I'm not. It depends, if if Leo can get his missiles and stuff with that ranking. That's going to be the concern for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So let's aim for 250, but let's see how it goes.
Okay.
We may find that that's too high or too low to fit in the cool stuff that we want to do.
Right.
And what page is this, by the way?
Around page starting on like page 54.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh, and I guess another thing to that we should think about a little bit, although we may tailor it some to the whole GM list thing going forward, is whether we want this to have a sort of a super heroic feel or a military style feel. In super heroic ones, the PC mechs are 1.5 to 3 times the CP value of the
I get it.
like any of the like major of the regular enemies, and to give like the feeling of, well, we are the heroes. We are in Gundams. Whereas in a more military style, the enemies will have like the same amount of cost points, and it'll tend to be more brutal.
Okay, so our cost is 250, you said?
We're looking at that, yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping it's going to be close-ish to that. That's going to be kind of our benchmark, I think.
Yeah.
And where do you? Okay, maybe I'm not seeing it, but where do you find the cost table at? Like, is it under? Because I'm on page 55, but it says basis, turbo surface weight.
Okay,
so it's just above kills. It kind of actually starts on 54 in the PDF, 53 in the actual book called Assigning CP.
Yeah.
And then it kind of continues on over to page 54 book, page 55, and at least in my PDF reader. And that's right in the first column. Right above where it says kills.
So 10 to 100 is mass protection, grunt mechs. 100 to 300 still mass protection, but officer units and special tasks, huh? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, that's kind of where I think we are for that.
Okay. Oh, and the that blah blah Joe blah blah hat, I think is Joe.
That might be Joe.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hi, Joe.
Fedora. The Fedora fan.
Yes.
That's Joe.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Oh, Joe. If Fedora fan is Joe, it's Fedora fan Joe.
And
all right.
So, assuming it is you, Joe, even though it may mess up the picture setup, if you want to join the Skype call, feel free. Yes, we've already built like the human characters and are just looking at and are just starting to look at mecha creation. But it's always cool to hang out with you. So
Okay, so let's aim for 250 and see how far 250 gets me.
Okay.
And I'm weird because it's like, if it's a little bit uneven and Leo needs a little bit more, I will find a strategy. I like to challenge.
Yeah. Well, I think we should, after building our mechs, look at it again and see if
you got missiles? Right. I'm going to bite off your arm. This is kind of my strategy. That's kind of where I want to go. So hard. Okay, so I'm on mech basics. I'm guessing that's where we are going to start.
Okay. So
mecha beasts. Okay. So we have cost. I'm assuming that's the CP, right?
Yes, CP is cost points.
So /250 start off with. We don't know weight. APT, appearance? No. APT. Aptitude, maybe. Not sure. Okay, we'll move on. Not sure what that means.
Yeah. Okay, and weight will depend on all the components you add.
1 million
but it's important.
pounds. No, sorry.
Well, that sounds about right for the right mecha.
So, we are starting off with, I'm guessing I need to find a torso, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start off with torso. Torso Servo.
Okay, yeah. You may want to look at page 56 that has how many the cost spaces available and kills
giant
and
construction table.
Yes.
Okay, so kills is okay. So a kills. Let's read.
Yeah, kills is how tough the component is. And until you start to do weird stuff, the torso, the cost, space, and kills are all all match each other for any particular size category.
None of our super. Okay, I think. I'm not sure. Okay,
wait a minute. So I can't. I have to have a humanoid mech or no?
I think that we should just do humanoid and beast.
What? Okay. Like
250 minus.
so like a turtle.
Turtle?
You can go turtle, sure.
Oh, what's
Are we going for animal themes?
We can go.
No, I'm going with humanoid for sure.
Oh, you can be our riders though.
Because somebody, who won't mention any names, has got his heart set on that. So, all right, I'll ask questions when it's my turn. So, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. So I think I'm gonna go
right
with that's a hard choice. How tough I need to be. Okay. So I think
there is a tab servos and weapons where you can list your servos.
That's where I want to go. Okay. So let's go tab servos and weapons. Okay. So location. Remedies under systems. Oh my god. Okay. I'm now lost. Okay, so.
Okay, well, we'll stick to servos and weapons for now.
So mecha basics, configuration. Okay, so current. Oh my god, you can change configurations?
Yeah, that you can buy. It's complicated, but you can buy transformers.
We'll do that later.
Yeah.
That. Okay, so let's go. I want myself a. Damn it. Let's go. Looks probably about right. Let's go with a light heavy, I think.
Okay.
I think that's about right. So light heavy. SP cost is light heavy is SP is our cost, right? That's 14.
Well, I think that's spaces because
that might be space, right?
CP is the
CP. Okay, so space is light heavy. Aha, 14. I beat you. Kills is 14. I'm not sure what DC is.
Basically damage stopping. It's the.
I don't see that. Okay. Light heavy torso. All right. Oh, that's the space there. Space is okay. It has 14 space. Well, they don't really have a place for a torso, do they? Okay.
Yeah. After you've picked your servo sizes, then that's SP, not DC. I'm not sure what DC is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what DC is. So that has a cost of light. In light heavy is cost 14? Of 14. Okay, so 14 it is. Okay. So that gives me 14 out of 250, which is a lot left, but I'm sure it's going to probably go real fast.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that is my torso. Where do I go next?
I guess legs? Start with the legs.
Legs. Now, my question is, let's see here. Let's see here. Sorry. Okay, 2 extra. 2, 4, or 8 legs. So I'm guessing I can attack with my legs, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. They have a thing talking about Each of the leg servos are used for walking, kicking, or clawing with mecha beasts.
And I will have to. I'll add up weight. Does weight matter all that much, or?
Weight is super important.
It's super important.
It is.
That's interesting. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so I think we will. I don't know if I want to mix and match too much. So what I think I'm going to do is I want 4 heavy striker legs. I think that sounds good.
Okay.
So it says add +2. What the heck is that? Add plus. Heavy striker legs. If you look under leg servos, under the chart, construction chart table 1, I'm just going based on the chart, so I haven't looked at anything else yet. Leg servos.
I see.
Feet, free of charge.
I think that the add plus for legs is the additional. Okay. It's either the additional damage it does
hang on.
when striking, the additional movement it gives, or both.
Leg servos are used for walking, kicking, or clawing off a mech beast. Legs come in with feet free of charge. Thank you. We have to buy feet. But these may be replaced with other extremities for additional cost. This upgrade makes the unit do more damage when kicking, but slow down its ground movement. You can purchase any number of legs, but you must buy at least 2 to be able to walk. Servo legs. Leg servos must be at least 1 level below the torso to be able to walk. Oh, actually, I actually selected correctly then. Hooray! Extremities for leg servos. Unlike arms, legs may have feet, so feet take up no space for legs. All these other types have +0 WA,
which is like weapon adjustments, like or weapon accuracy.
Weapon accuracy you use to strike. If you have more than 1 set of legs, each with different type of feet extremities, the MA penalty is applied to greatest. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really say what add plus is, to be honest with you.
It doesn't.
I'm kind of wondering if that's the extra number of.
Just fill in the number and.
We will ignore it for now.
Yeah.
So 6 cost of 6, and that takes up.
Okay.
6.
Oh, and keep in mind that components attached to torso server may be of any level lower than, but not more than 1 level greater than the torso, which is fine for now, but.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, actually, let's see, they actually take lots of space, so once I'm out of space, I have nothing left to put on my item, right?
Okay. Oh, and there's a... Well, I think those legs, adding the legs will provide you with extra spaces. They don't use up spaces.
Okay. We think.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure? Okay, sounds good. Yay! Let's copy and paste some heavy striker legs. Heavy striker! Striker legs. Okay, so I'm gonna buy all 4 of them, correct?
Yeah. And again, they come with feet for free, but you could upgrade them to claws or talons, doing extra damage. But there's a.
I would like. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I need 2 back legs. Actually, no. Let's just do all claws. So how do I upgrade to claws? Woohoo! I need claws. I need claws.
Okay, so yeah, claws only cost 1. Have 1 extra. They cost 1 more. They do 3. Legs under. Construction table 1, leg servo.
Oh, there you are. I see.
Leg
okay, claws and. Ooh. I want. Ooh, but movement penalty. Ooh, I see.
Yeah.
So.
Trade-offs.
2 claws. 2 claws.
Just so it looks right.
Yes. So okay. So my 2 back legs are regular legs, and then my 2 front legs are heavy striker legs. 2 with claws. 2 claws front.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, there's so
actually,
much
I would separate those out into
each one?
individuals
Okay.
because they can. I believe they can take damage individually.
Oh my
Stuff like
god.
that.
Okay, hang on. Striker. We try to teammates. Okay, heavy striker legs. Boop. Copy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then those 2 will be. Do the claws have to be separate too? Maybe. Claws.
No,
They go
the claws on them are not a separate location. They're
with claws. With claws. Okay, now we need to figure out how much this is all going to cost. So, heavy striker legs are. Well, you guys should go to medium striker legs. I'm going to run out for 6. Whoops. 6. Thank you. 6. And then the claws were just an extra 1, 7, 7. Okay, so I need like 7. I will add up all the weight afterwards. Screw this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so MA penalty, and I'll come back for all the damages and stuff later on. Okay.
Sure.
That makes more sense. Okay, so medium striker legs. Heavy striker legs have 6 kills. Oh, thank God. Okay, 6. Quit. 6. 6. I am suspecting that I'm going to be a glass cannon. Okay. I don't know what space is for which, so I'm not sure. I'll just double everything up because I'm not sure which one's for which, to be honest with you. Okay. So, those are those. Where to next?
My tonnage.
Then you can either go to the head servo or you can look at armor.
Need a head. I do need a head. So are there special rules for my head? But oh my God! Due to their lower kill values, mecha have a habit of losing their heads in combat.
Don't lose your head.
Don't lose the head. I think medium and heavy striker head. Heavy striker. No. I want medium. I got a medium head on my shoulders. It has a cost of 6. I think I was going to add everything up and be done with it. So 6. And how much? Are you sure this isn't costing me space or is it giving me space?
I am sure that I am almost certain that it gives you space rather than costing.
Okay, so medium is 6. It's kind of weird because I'm kind of like, maybe it's costing me space and I'm already out of space.
Yeah, basically, it's getting space where you can put stuff in until you get your weapons and armor, and then it starts taking away.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I got that. I would like... Ooh.
Okay. Do you want wings or a tail? Maybe come back to it? See if there's...
I definitely need a tail.
Oh, okay.
Tail. And is this from the same chart?
The same chart as head, I believe.
Yes, so I would like to get a striker tail. Can I get a striker tail with a weapon on it? Maybe later. Okay.
I'll have 3 spaces to put a weapon in it.
3. Okay, so striker 3 kills. I'm gonna lose my tail. Striker 3. At least most of the numbers are kind of like 3 across the board. 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so striker tail. Okay. I'm gonna start.
Look at it. Oh crap! I didn't realize you have to add a power plant after all said and done in this thing.
Yeah, you will have to.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I think
armor. Armor can be up to 2 levels above the level of the servo.
Okay.
The armor for each servo is bought separately.
Okay.
Wait,
I have to buy separate armor for my torso, legs, everything else separate?
Yes.
I gotta live. No, there's no space. Can I just add the armor onto each one then? I think.
Oh yeah, you can just fill it in that armor slot. You can just list the amount of armor.
That makes more sense. I was not looking at your faces over that part of the chart. Okay, so let us do that. I think just for the sake of consistency, we're gonna go.
Let's do some weights.
Okay, and the cost in the build points CP is the same as the stopping power of the armor.
Makes it super easy. At least that's nice and easy. I am praying that there is
There's no point.
I'm praying that there's a thing that adds up all your stuff at the end.
That would be nice.
I might be 4. Actually, you know what? That's not.
Oh, just put it under armor rather than absorption. I'm not sure what absorption. I think absorption is something else.
Oh, really? I thought that was the stopping power would be absorption. Maybe no.
Well, okay.
No. Okay, we'll leave it for now. We'll figure that out.
Let me see if you put something in armor as well as that, and don't have anything in absorption. Okay.
4.
Yeah.
4.
Could probably do it either way.
I'm gonna lower that a little bit.
And you might want a little bit more in your torso.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Hang on. I'm guessing that's where we sit.
Well, unless you want to sit in the head.
That sounds like a great idea. Only once we learn how it transforms into a jet so I can fly away. That will be the most important part. Okay. Medium weight. I'm actually kind of getting concerned about my cost here because now I'm just eyeballing everything now just to try to make it fast.
Okay.
Okay.
So
that is armor. What do I need to buy next?
Okay, so the next thing is to find out your frame weight. This is the.
Do I need to buy sensors?
You will.
Okay.
But before we get to the sensors, go ahead and add up the.
How much are
just like the SP, like the SP and armor of each servo, and total it all, and that'll be the frame weight.
Is that different than the tonnage?
Put it in tons for now.
Because each one has a different tonnage too.
Does it?
Because
yeah.
So because let's see here, tonnage is roughly half. Yeah, half. Because tonnage is half. So take all those numbers and half it.
Okay.
That actually will give you your tonnage.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's easy. Yeah, I just suddenly realized that because lightweight is stopping power 2, 1 ton, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So it's half unrounded. So because there is 0.5s. All right, that is easier than going back and calculating each one.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go 14 plus 6 plus 7. 3.
Holy shit, holy.
Yeah.
I just calculated how much speed I can actually take for this bloody thing.
Plus 4.
Okay. Well, could be a grounder.
2 4s. 2 more 4s. Plus 2. Divided by 2. 36.5 tons. I don't know if that's a lot or not. I have no concept. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't really either. To this point, yeah.
I'm super lightweight, I think. No, I'm not. I'm middle of the road. I'm definitely building the middle of the road mech here.
Yeah. Probably fine.
Okay.
Okay. So next up is sensors.
Sensors, main sensors, and backup sensors. Yes.
Okay. And let me see.
Oh, hell.
Yay! Main sensors. Oh, right. Main sensors. I'm so confused about this space thing. This space thing's going to drive me up the wall.
Okay.
So main sensors. That was 1, and it was 2 kills.
Oh, where is that?
That is in construction table 2, near the bottom.
Ah.
It's only 1 ton, so it's nothing. That's nothing. Okay. 37 tons now, and I think
Okay.
Hey!
And you can fill that out on the Mecha Basic tab.
Whoop! Thank you.
Yeah, it's not a new servo location.
Okay. Main sensors. I have no idea where all that stuff is, so
okay. You're probably going to want the main sensors in the head because you get a penalty if they're anywhere else.
Kills. Kills 2s. Okay, cost. No, space 1, sorry. Space 1, cost 4. Okay. So that's an extra plus 4 to my cost, which was 6. Yeah. Times 2. Okay, 73, 74. Okay. Divided by 2. So,
so for that weight, you may want to just put that under servos, and that'll be the total weight for that. Under servos and armor, and that'll be the total weight for that section.
I don't see a place to put that. So.
So under servos, okay. Yeah.
Oh my god. No. Okay. I'll move the main sensors over there so it's not so confusing. Okay. Now what?
Okay.
I don't need backup sensors. It's fine. Let's move on.
Sure.
It only costs 1.
Totally fine.
It's just okay. Fine. Backup sensors. Backup sensors. It costs 1.
Ooh, that's a really good point. Thank you, Jay.
It is. 2. CP and cost. I'm so confused.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'll need help.
Yo, everything moved.
Oh, sorry. That was me. Okay, I'll look at my own, not yours.
Kills is 1 and 1. Okay, so 2, space 0, cost. I had no idea on the cost check. Okay, so 36.1 times. So plus how much? Plus 6. All right, I'm at 79 points.
There we go.
Okay, that sounds. Non-catastrophic. Command another where you would put. I think that's
need
where
a
you would
location
put
for
your
main.
cockpit, just so you can note where it's located, even though it doesn't cost you anything.
Hang on. Head and where is my backup sensor?
Oh, actually, no. It's under systems. There's cockpit.
Systems cockpit for free. One
Yes.
for free, right?
Yes.
Main.
It's actually for Cox. It's under a different one for me, but whatever. It's under power plant for me, but under
Main cockpit.
power plant was whatever. I don't know. I'm lost.
Oh yeah, no. I just meant under the systems tab. Yeah, below power plant is cockpit.
Yeah, I'm lost. All right. Sweet.
Yeah,
you're fine. Okay.
I'm building El Gennaro just because I want to get
Okay.
other stuff.
Yeah, and I haven't even been building. I've just been like following along with Jason and making sure that I'm understanding how this is supposed to work.
Okay.
Completely I'm like, I just want to build a Met. I just want to build stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
This space thing is killing me to no end.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've only used two spaces so far, right? Like one, or you got backup sensors, right?
Yeah.
Which
those cost space.
Okay, so for some reason, main sensors cost one space. Backup sensors use up two spaces.
Okay, so this is where I'm really confused on the space thing.
Okay.
Because a lot of things I bought said spaces, and I'm not sure if they provide spaces or cost spaces.
Okay,
This is actually where I'm legitimately confused.
Okay, so all of the servos provide spaces.
Okay.
Armor doesn't use any spaces.
Okay.
But probably everything else is either going to have, when it says space, that is space that you have to allocate to a space in a servo.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so system.
So you have figured out what you're going to do with your cockpit. You've got your sensors. I think next up is some weapons.
Other than my claws, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So some important things to note about weapons is spaces of the weapon may not exceed the spaces available in the arm that wields it. The weapon does not actually take up these spaces. Rather, a hand may hold a number of spaces worth of equipment equal to the number of spaces in the arm upon which that hand is mounted. For carried weapons. Sorry, that's a detail. Sorry. Weapons made, depending on the space, may be mounted inside the servos of a mecha or may be handheld. The weapons are listed in the categories.
Ooh. Oh, I might have to change my. Yeah. Where is mine?
Anyway,
yes,
page 60 is the Mekton weapon table.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can, or are you just going with the claws?
No, actually, I'm going to have to actually upgrade my tail.
So that you can fit a weapon into it?
Yep.
Ah.
That's how that works, baby. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Tail. There we are. Boop. 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 Okay. So. Oh, okay. I'm kind of wondering on servos and stuff, the first SP is the number of spaces already used on it, so you can keep track of it.
Ah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I'm going to use that for. Hang on a second. Where are you off to, Dad? Did I forget to close the door? Oh. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Leo, tell you what. You might as well, if you want seconds, go for it. We're waiting for him to come back.
Oh, dude, I don't even know where to start.
Okay. Well, sure. Let's.
You lost, like, I'm like,
No worries. Let's look at that. Yours is
I'm not even filled out yet. I haven't even touched it. I'm like, what?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like totally. Okay, so like, all right. Let me.
So okay, but your character is Saruchi.
Yes.
Okay. Ame. Okay, so going to.
All right. Let me give you an idea of what I'm going.
Yeah. What's your concept?
I'm going turn my gun.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
So, okay, I was kind of wondering, maybe I should buy a power plant first, or is that the last thing you do? So I don't spend all my CP on weapons.
Yeah.
I reread the rules here, and it looks
Yes.
like you basically pick at the very end whether it's hot or cold
For what?
for your power plant.
Oh, so I'm still trying to figure out when we should buy the power plant.
It's not like Car Wars. I was doing some reading ahead here.
Yeah.
Basically, the tonnage matters for all the stats,
Mm-hmm.
and then you basically at the end you pick whether it's hot or cold.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm reading here. If I might be wrong for all I know, but if you look, if you look at page 64, it basically says if you have it hot or if you have it cold will determine what happens next.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you don't have to buy. You do have to choose whether it's hot or cool. I'm not seeing a place where you have to actually buy the power plant separately. If you want movement other than like ground running, you do have to buy the movement system. Like whether that's like thrusters or hover jets or whatnot.
I have to buy those two then.
But I think the extra set of legs gives you some extra speed.
No idea.
Or just being a animal mech might. Oh, go ahead.
There's a section that says frame that's beast that's under transform. Yeah. Oh, that's transformation. Never mind.
Yes, please.
Okay.
No, later. Not today.
No transformation yet. Yes. Okay. So
the shock whip has a asterisk. Where does the asterisk say? Shock. Shocking effect. See page 98.
I'm reading that.
Okay. Shocking effect. Shocking effect. Page 98. Let's make note of that. Page 98.
I think the reason I'm having problems with it is because I think I'm trying to be too simple with my mech. But I want to be simple. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it makes perfect sense to me.
Cost is 4.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Leo, what is your basic concept?
I linked the picture of it in Roll20. I'll give you another one too.
Okay. Look at that.
Let me give you another picture too as well. Kind of something like, definitely like that, but like on a bigger scale. Let me link you another picture here. Something like this maybe. The second one. The second, this one.
Oh, okay.
So kind of, yeah, basically like you said something about like a turtle. I just want to be like a massive. I want to be the big heavy.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I just wanted to be this massive.
So like big, slow, lots of missiles, possibly lots of armor.
Yeah, and maybe like close range, like anti-aircraft, missile, like anti-aircraft machine guns or something like that. So something really close. Obviously, big cannons may be a thing or not, but I'm not like really have my heart set on it. But definitely, I want like just basically that's my concept. It's big turtle, missiles galore, a few small guns there just in case I run out of missiles or something.
Okay. Cool. So first off is to do your servos. And you're going with a humanoid, right? Configuration.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool. So you saw essentially where Jason's came in terms of the cost for the frame itself, getting a light heavy chest, and then it was like heavy striker for all the legs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I probably...
No, I can't take that.
So for your components, I would probably go with somewhere between light heavy and armored heavy for the torso.
So armored heavy. I was thinking like, okay, this was.
But maybe go all the way up to like this mega heavy torso, and then the other servos are smaller. Because you can have little servos on a big torso, just not vice versa.
Yeah, I was gonna go mega heavy torso, and then have like armor heavy arm servos, 2 of them, and then leg servos armor heavy 2 of those.
Okay, yeah, let's try it.
All right.
See how that works out. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if it fails horribly, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Again, pilot. I'm not too worried. Like, if we fail miserably, we just redesign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess okay, so in taking those, you know where to fill out the like the cost and space and kills and the weight, right?
Okay, so on my character sheet,
or you don't even need to.
SP, dock, and kills. Is that what it is? Space.
Okay, so I think the way Jason did it is probably a good idea. So under location, write the like under location torso, and then you can say torso mega heavy, or you can do just put under location the torso, and then under type put mega heavy.
I need to look at my character. I don't remember.
And it's probably
my skills.
best for the spaces it provides. Put that in the space rather than the SP slot, and you can use spaces to mark how many spaces are left in a location.
Yeah, or whatever way makes sense to you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Whatever way makes sense to me. So
Okay, say that again. So under class, I go. So it says mega heavy, and then it says class.
Okay. Well, definitely put torso like.
Okay, it's I see mega heavy torso.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then melee is what? Or is that nothing on? See, I don't understand. There's melee.
Okay.
And
so I think that's I'm not 100% certain, but that melee plus, that is the I believe that's the extra damage that the arms or legs does based off of their size.
Yeah.
Yeah, and under space I can't go above a 9. So it doesn't make any sense to me. Why it won't let me do 22? And the
Really,
cost...
it's showing 30 to me. Like it's showing that it's set at 30 right now.
Oh, it is? I don't. What? Okay, I don't. Oh my god.
I think we've
Won't let me see the
broken the game.
I don't understand. Why would it do that?
I think we've broken the game.
Maybe.
I can't see it. All I see is a 2.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's so weird. Huh.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
Maybe try you're widening the character sheet overall. If you go to like the left right side of the character sheet, like right on the edge, your cursor will change to like the arrow at either end, and just drag it out. That might help.
Yeah, I tried that. It's not.
Oh, weird. So where are you having trouble putting something higher than 9 on the SP end? Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
Servos and armor. Yeah, I can't read under space. I cannot read. Someone's messing with my thing, so I'll let it go right now.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that was me putting it back to servos and weapons.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Weird.
Okay. Well, it's showing up as furniture
really
on my side, for what it's worth.
That is so strange.
I guess I have to believe it's 22.
I have belief.
Believe in the heart of the mech. Okay. So
Where is I do not know what those do. Oh, I know what those do. Ooh. Can I actually do that?
Holy crap.
Alright, so I have... Oh, wait, no. Alright. So I can actually mount a shield. Ooh.
Yep.
Meow.
Meow.
Additives and shields. System. What leg? One. I don't know what DA is. DA minus 1. Okay. It has no kills. I don't think that's where shields are. Ah, there is a shield. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Shield. Front leg 1. Class of shield, small. Oh, wait, no, that makes no sense. Type, small. I don't know. DA, minus 1. SP, 6. I still don't know what DC is. Noah's
neither do I, sadly.
We'll find out.
Space, there's no space on its own. It has a SP cost. But there's no weight for this, but why is there no weight? Okay. For leg 1. Smarter. Smarter. Minus 1. 6. 6. Okay. Alright. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. I gotta move Chris's head so I can see the rest of the giant character sheet. Sorry, Chris.
How can I be blocking you, dude?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works.
I had to keep the little I had to keep the little thing the little window up, otherwise Skype goes weird on me.
Ah.
Fair enough.
Kind of strange.
Yeah. And you're a stranger.
Does this cost me anything? I don't. Okay. I should actually have done this too, shouldn't I?
I literally have the sheet covering my whole page, and it will not show me.
Oh,
stuff.
seriously? Oh my god.
It's like,
That's ridiculous.
I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys.
You're done fighting with it?
Nice play with you guys.
I'm sorry that it's being such a pain in the ass.
It's not your fault, man. It's like.
Well, we're pretty close to
Well, tell you what. Why don't you?
Your side,
okay. So Leo, why don't you just fill in?
I have this stupid arrow thing that's on there.
Yeah.
There's a stupid arrow thing that's on there, and it's covering the spot where I should see the second number. See, you not see the arrow up and down arrows next to it?
No.
Or no? See, that's the problem. Is I have these stupid up and down arrows. I don't know. See, this is what I see. You see it?
Oh, that's so weird.
That is weird.
What? Oh, that's totally different than ours.
Damn it. See the
Oh, that's really weird.
Huh.
Oh,
and
god damn
there's
it.
no. All I see is a 2, right? I'm like.
Oh my god, we don't even have that on ours at all.
Yeah.
Broken character sheet, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. What are you?
I'm okay. I'll live with it.
Yeah. What browser are you using?
Mozilla Firefox.
Oh, it shouldn't be an issue in Firefox.
No, it should not.
That's so bizarre. Yeah, that's totally not even close to what we have on ours. We just have blank boxes. There's no arrows or anything.
Nope.
Give them control of another sheet and just open up a new, a different sheet, just out of curiosity.
Sure.
We'll see if we repeat it or if it's just a one-time nonsense thing.
Okay. Oh, you can just open up the Geki's Boak. That should be just invite everybody.
Yeah, but.
And if it's doing the same thing, which wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's the same for him.
Okay.
So bizarre.
So on Saruchi, just fill in the the servo locations with like what like arm and then what size it is, and I can go in and fill in the space custom kills.
Well, I can fill it in. It's just I can't see.
Well, yeah, but I mean, since you can't see what it's doing, it might help if somebody else did it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got it. You got the torso to read at 22 for everybody else. So it
So strange.
if you don't need the help, then that's fine. And I'm sorry that it's being a pain in the butt.
No. I'm sorry. This stuff annoys me to no end, so I apologize for being a little pissy about it. But
Yeah, this might have been too much to bite off for this system, maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Weird. But it's working for everybody else, so all right. Well, I'll have you check and make sure I filled it out right. How's it?
Okay.
So could you see what's a different sheet then?
No, it's all the same.
No. God damn it. That's stupid ass.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense to me. How is it so different? Wow. That's not good.
Okay.
Okay, so that needs to be somewhere between, needs to be either 10 or 15. What's the problem?
If we don't have training in a weapon, we can still attempt to use it, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Interesting. Oh.
So, armored heavy, so that could be medium heavy.
Oops. Shots. Oh, how many shots is that? Ooh. I do not know what that means. What is BV? There is no such thing as BV. What? I will skip it for now.
Yeah. Where is it?
Say not applicable.
BV is, there's lots with not applicable, but there's a BV, and I know what BV means for weapons. Hang on, that's what it say here. Handheld, don't carry weapons.
I don't.
Probably in the combat section somewhere. Oh, hang on. BV, burst value.
Oh, yes.
Rapid-fire weapons is number of potential hits delivered in a burst. Single firing of an auto weapon. Ooh, wow. God damn it. Sorry.
Troubles in Paradise?
Yes. Because, wits have spaces, but SP. SP stands for stopping power.
Yeah. That I remember from Cyberpunk days. That's why I used to
damn it.
Itself.
I did not know that meant stopping power. Oh, it's a good thing I labeled those properly then. You got one space. Boom, boom. I thought those number of spaces it took up on my legs, but no. Stopping power. Neener. Boop. So I don't actually want to use SP for that because that's actually
kills
stopping.
means how many times that weapon gets hit before it dies, right?
Yes.
So for 6, someone has to hit my cannon 6 times for it to blow up or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it has to do 6 damage through your armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because remember, you're... Yeah.
So rocket launchers are really crappy because they only take 3 kills to blow up. Wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, they're not necessarily crap. I mean, they
Dude,
they have explosives in them, so they tend to blow up if they're penetrated.
What's your torso, dude? Like, I wasn't really... Yeah. What's his torso level? If that's where it's mounted.
It's 20. I don't know. There's a cost. Is that what you mean?
Well, what's your... Well, where are these mounted, and what part of
it's mega heavy is my torso.
Okay, if it's in your torso, it'll have to get through 22 points of damage before it touches those 3.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, you got a buffer before you actually get to hit them, if I understand this right, of course.
So an armored heavy is 10, so it has to go through 10 armor before it goes to whatever weapon So if it's a +2, it says add +2 for armored heavy. Does that mean how many, what it can hold or what? So like if its space is 10, so can it hold a 12? That makes sense.
I think you have to stay within the spaces of the particular body part. So
yeah, if a servo has a space of 10, then it can hold a single weapon that is up to 10 spaces.
Yeah.
Like if it's like handheld, it can still only be 10 spaces, but then you could use that. You could hold something and then have 10 spaces worth of stuff inside the arm if need be.
All right. So if my arms have 2 heavy cannons, right, which is space 9. So that's it, right? That I can't carry anything else on my arms except for something that only takes 1 space.
Internally, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you're adding up the numbers. Your servos are the spaces, and the other parts of the body are how much you put in there.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Ooh, I don't know.
So shields don't take any space?
Actually, I was reading about that.
They take up. Okay, so the shields, if for shields take up mounted shields take up 1 space. So I took a bunch of mounted shields. Okay, I'm not sure how many shields you can take, but I took one for one of each of my flankings. Handheld shields must have a SP lower than number of spaces into hand's arm.
So, what's your arm? What's your hands?
My arm is... Well, if I take the cannon, it's at 1.
Yeah, but I mean, what size is it?
It's a 10.
Okay, it's a 10.
Space.
Okay.
So if I take a heavy beam... Okay, so I'm thinking about going with a heavy cannon, right? Which is a 9.
Yeah.
Or a medium cannon, one of the 2. I don't know. Which is a 6. So...
And that's in one hand, right?
Right. I have 2 hands. Right.
So you could totally take like the medium shield in the other hand, no problems. And so like 1 space left over in each. I believe that's how that works.
So, but that only covers that shield, but that only covers that side of the body?
I don't know if it's that specific for shields.
No, there's no facing in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
It's basically cutting stopping power to your character.
There's the DA thing, and I think the DA thing is like a roll modifier that you have to make to do, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think the shield lets you lets you parry rather than just evade.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what the advantage to that is, but I'm sure there's some advantage.
It could be the type of skill roll maybe you're using.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's skill roll.
All right, so if I have 2 cannons, right, on both my arms, 9, and then I get my 2 legs have the shields in them, so they only parry. The what?
No idea how that works.
I don't know.
Are we allowed to only have 1 shield?
Sure. I would imagine.
No weapons, but there's few humanoid mecha that would go in battle without them. Used to parry incoming attacks. The feat to thick armor plate is often all that stands between you and death.
It literally doesn't say. I think it only supposed to have 1, but it doesn't say it in the rules. That's hilarious.
I took 1 for each of my flanks. If not, I'm just going to look cool.
Okay.
Here's a note that may make a big difference. I'm not blissed out about it. In a gravity environment, your legs may not be smaller than 1 level lower than your torso servo.
Okay.
So they can't be. Yeah, no, we already. I thought we established that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's
maybe.
So my leg servos have to be mega heavy in order to hold the mega heavy.
No, if you have a mega heavy torso, your legs have to be at least super heavy.
So I'm gonna have to change that then.
So they got to be 1 level higher then.
No, they can be. They can be. They have to be at least. They can be 1 level lower.
Sure. Okay.
Or they can be 1 level lower, the same, or 1 level higher.
Okay, sounds good. Easy enough. Okay.
All right, sounds good. I was just thinking.
I want 1 more. Oh, I should probably do something for that.
Okay, so
how much space do I have left? I have not a lot. Okay, so I should do a medium like ooh. Medium beam gun. Okay. Actually, you know what? I should stick to that because I don't know how many points I spent. Oh, to have an auto calculator would be really awesome.
Why didn't you open up an Excel sheet?
Because I'm too lazy. Wait. The 7. Because this is supposed to be an Excel sheet. Quiet.
Sorry, man. I'm being logical.
Quiet. You and your logic. Quiet, you. Hush now. Logic.
I'm surprised we're not going into the whole zip it.
Zip it.
Zip it. Zip. Yeah.
Zipperoonie.
Plus 6.
Okay.
4 plus 4. 1 more 4. Plus 2. Yeah, okay. Some things way different though. Not everything has the half weight thing. Fuck off. Not everything is half the weight of its cost, kind of thing. There is some variables I found here and there.
In weapons and...
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Plus 7. Alright. So, what was our goal? 250?
250, that's right.
Is that looking way off now?
Oh my god.
Planning, dude.
Let me go to where's my shields? Shields. I still probably should buy a power plant, so we'll see how much that costs. Are power plants free, or do they have a cost?
They're considered part of the design. The more
They're free. Can we get up? Oh, I should go buy some upgrades.
You got to choose whether it's cool or hot, basically.
Okay. 6.
Okay.
4 times +6 +6.
Yes, now it makes sense.
All right. So adding shields everywhere.
Nice.
I don't know if I can move.
Dog bad.
Okay.
Or an armadillo.
That's amazing. Okay, so now on to the fun shit. What do I want? What do I want? I would like what? No. Okay. I would like a damage control package, please. Thank you. I don't know what to do, so damage control system. Damage control system. That is one easy location. Main. Wait, do I gotta get one for each thing?
Mm.
I'm not there yet.
Tell the location it's in, right?
Oh my god! I don't know if I need one in each location. I don't think so. I don't know what that is. So, boop. Oh, CP, I know what it is. Why does it have a CP and a cost? Screw you. Page 60. See page 60. Screw you. We will do the rest thing, which is just look it up in combat. It's fine.
15 plus 10 plus.
I want stealth. Can I get stealth? Micro manipulators. Micro.
It's kind of weird how armor works.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
See page 60. Oh, what was my total? I should probably keep checking my total. Okay, so 530. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't care. Okay. See page 60. I want to. Okay, so maybe I should go buy a couple of extra ranged weapons, to be honest with you. Kind of run out of space for most of them.
Oh, wait.
Page 60. Cool. Boop. Boop. Okay. I got 2 pairs of those bitches. Oh, no. Don't do that now. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Back to weapons. Okay, so I have a little bit left. 6. 6. 6. Shit. Fuck. Okay, so I think I want to do that then.
I'll give it a shot. Okay,
Light beam gun.
Brad, I think I got my character more or less configured right now, but I have no idea how to input him into the database. Should I just throw it in the chat?
No.
Okay.
No. No. Do not spam all those numbers.
I have no way to get it there. Okay.
You will destroy the matrix. You're gonna have to try to copy and paste them into each area.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh no, it's just an Excel sheet. It's only 12 articles that are organized from up to down.
Well, you need to transfer them to your character sheet.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, then Let me add it right now. I'll add it to the description at the bottom.
No, you need to put it into your character sheet for.
I have no idea how, man. And
so where are you
here? Okay, I've officially saved the Excel sheet as far as my data is concerned.
Okay, so where do we need to start? What is your first article?
I have everything is light heavy on my character, as far as torso, arms, legs, etc. And I'm not seeing the section where to actually write the damn thing.
So see on the character sheet where it says servos and weapons.
That's okay. There we go.
Yeah, click on that, and that's where you can fill in. Yeah.
SP stands for stopping power, so that's only, I guess, if you have shields on it. Kills is the amount of health it has. We still haven't figured out what DC is. Hang on, maybe I missed it. Hang on, let me see if there's a DC here.
Okay. So basically, for an armor, you just put in your location.
So
yeah.
So the armor goes in line with what you have. So my first one is I have kills 14, location, light heavy torso, space 14, cost 14, armor 6, medium weight, cost 6. Straight across is what I have. And then I did each of my legs in the same way. And then my head, and then my tail.
Yeah. I seem to.
So basically, the armor on a mega heavy leg is already a 12.
That's the. So the armor on a mega heavy leg, that's the. You can have up to 12. But the armor isn't included. You have to pay for it separately.
Oh, okay.
Which is great.
Wait, but I thought the kills was the destruction of the leg, right?
No,
so
the kills is how much it takes before it's destroyed. I think the armor ablates it.
It's has stage penetration. So every time your armor gets hit, it does go down in value by 1 in value, but it.
All right, so.
But it's just by 1.
My question is if I have no armor in my torso, let's say I have all my missiles on my torso, right? I have like 22 spaces right now. Well, I'm asking this question, like, if I get shot in my torso, it's gonna go for the kills and then the weapons, or how's it?
Okay, first it has to go through the armor. Then I think it has to take out the kills, and then it goes to the systems.
And I think there's actually a way for people to target the system specifically.
Yes.
So, like,
for sure.
22, technically, I can have 4 rocket launchers. Is what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
With 10 shots each. So that's going to take up 8 plus 16 of my 22 space. And then the 3 of it goes to sensors and stuff, but then the rest of it can go to armor or shield? How does that work? That's what I'm saying. Like, so if I have 4, 6, so basically I have 16, right?
Yeah.
And then I use another 3 points because 1 for main sensor, 2 for backup. So that's 3. And it doesn't cost anything for my cockpit, right? To be in my torso?
Yeah, cockpit's free.
So I basically have 3 points. So what kind of shield or armor can I put in my torso?
Okay, so the armor you can have you can have up to 12 in your torso. And I don't know how shields work. I haven't looked at them yet.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I bought 4, so.
So, okay. I'm sorry, man. Explain what do you mean the armor I can have is 12. what I'm saying is I've used already 22 of my costs. I mean, I already used 19 points of my cost for my weapons, my sensor, my cockpit, and all that other stuff.
Right.
So I only have 3 costs left, right?
Okay. Well,
Spaces.
you mean spaces? Yeah, armor doesn't take up space. Luckily, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? So I could put mega heavy armor on everything.
But it will weigh you meagerly down, yes.
Yeah,
And yes, we had no idea what tonnage means, so it's go for it. Go for it.
never mind.
I
Confused. I have 3 points that I.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
essentially, in the end, the more that you weigh, the amount you weigh is going to be will count towards a penalty to all your piloting and piloting rolls. It might be just that rather than attack rolls as well.
It also determines speed. Like the heavier you are, the slower you are.
Okay. So my question then is because I'm going to put my power plant in my torso, but I don't see where the cost is for the power plant. Where is that at? You know what page?
No, it's included as part of the service.
I think it's included, yeah.
As far as I can tell.
So my power plant automatically can control my mech no matter how big it is?
Yes.
Okay. I just
Now,
feel
if
really
you wanted
upset.
if you want to move around in a fashion other than walking around, you have to account for that with being able to fly and stuff costs. But it seems like your concept was more like this heavy trudger that has missiles that fire all their across the battlefield, that sort of thing.
Walk? What do you mean?
Oh.
Okay.
So what I'm going to have is 4 rocket launchers there, and 1 heavy missile in my torso, and then everything else is going to be just whatever.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, so
I broke reading something. I apologize. I'm not laughing at Leo. I'm not laughing at Leo. I am laughing at the thruster cost calculation.
Yeah, there's a reason I said to break out an Excel sheet.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
Okay. So Leo, one thing you should make sure you get, and it doesn't take up any spaces, luckily, is weapon linkage, so that you can fire all 4 rockets with 1 action.
Yes.
Where is that at, though?
It's on page 62.
And how much does that cost?
1 CP per weapon linkage.
Yeah, so
1 CP. 62. Okay. What?
front leg light
On page 62, I'd say thruster cost and.
cannons. Oh, hang
Are
on.
you talking about the?
Hang on. It is.
Final weight. Oh, okay, there it goes. Space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
but they have to be in the same servo.
I can't link them across them servos. Good to know.
No, there's no such thing as smart links, apparently.
So weapon language.
I think they do exist in the advanced manual, but I mean, this is complicated enough.
Yeah, there are.
So if I fire, so I can't fire my cannons on my arms then without the weapon linkage, because it's not in the same servo. Or I have to fire them separate. Is that what you're trying to say? Because missiles are okay, but like the cannons, I'd want to fire separately, and like the stuff that I have on my legs, maybe separately.
So
You mean together?
Here's my understanding. I'm going to test this out, see if this actually works in my brain here. So I got you know who I am. Oh shit! What is that Jaguar transformer from Soundwave?
Ravage?
Ravage. I'm basically a giant version of Ravage. So I have in my two front shoulders 4 guns, and 2 guns in each shoulder. So I would have to take a weapon linkage for each of those guns. So that would be an extra 2 points for each gun. So I can fire 2 guns here, 2 guns here, but not all 4 together. Is that my understanding on how that would probably work, Brad?
Well, okay.
Kind
What
of.
it's looking like, I mean, the thing about the weapon linkage is, oh, okay. Oh, so you have two guns in each
In each
arm.
of my each of my arms. So I have 2 guns on this arm, 2 guns in this arm. So to fire both guns from this arm together, I would need a weapon linkage for those. And a weapon linkage for those, but I couldn't fire all 4. I could fire 2 or 2, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Does that kind of make sense, Leo? Maybe?
All I want to know is, can I fire them separate? That's it.
You can fire them separately. Even if they're linked, you can choose to fire them separately.
Yeah.
Why would I link? That doesn't, okay. Well, I guess
So,
fire
so the
downrange.
Yeah.
So like, I can't choose to fire both my missiles in one turn. I have to choose which weapon I fire.
Okay, I better
Apparently.
ass kicked.
If I want to fire my heavy cannon, I can only fire one heavy cannon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But if I fire my missiles, I can fire all 4 missiles. Or all 5 missiles, right? If I have weapon linkage, I can hook all my missiles up together in one shot.
As long as they're all in the, as long as they're all linked in the same location.
Yeah, they're all linked in the torso.
Okay, so totally.
That's fine.
Now, what about reloading though? So if I shoot my missiles, I'm done.
I don't know.
If you shoot all your missiles, you have other weapons. Yeah.
we're trying to figure out. Actually, we'll figure out reload when we get there.
It is possible to buy reloads.
There we go.
We will have to get to that.
I have to look into that.
Yeah, me too.
Because that it'd be like, oh, by the way, you suck.
Well, I'm just gonna reload each time I kind of splooge on everyone. So with my epoxy gun. So.
Oh, and okay, so missiles say they have some sort of rule where they can be fired singly or as a salvo.
Oh, okay.
It says, see the rules for salvo firing on page 96.
Okay. All right.
Which is, which may or may not conform to the actual page in the PDF.
Yeah,
it's 90.
Okay.
7. I think it's been adding 1. 62, 60, yeah. So add 1 to the PDF file, if that makes sense. That makes sense, maybe. All right. So I got to find out my total tonnage here before I do anything else. Okay.
On that.
Okay.
Getting pretty late.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. So,
okay.
If in finishing up you run into any problems, feel free to contact me, and I will help to the degree that I can.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get back to this. I'd love to actually, actually play these things and
for sure.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You want me to do a quick rundown of my character before I go any further, just so that I can tell you what I did? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I kept mine fairly simple. I decided to go for one of my favorite configurations of all time, which is Dinobot from Beast Wars.
Yes.
Basically, I went for a straight light-heavy combination. Feet, hands. Instead of doing the eyes and the thing, I put a heavy beam cannon in the torso, a singular one.
Yes.
And an energy axe in one hand and a small shield in the other. My logic is, I don't need to worry about reloads. I have unlimited energy. Additionally, I kept my weight down to 38 tons, which means I have a move 5, I'm fast, and I have thruster. I managed to duplicate it to give them the thrusters at 3, so I can do death from above with my axe. His name of the bot is Powerbot Laser 1.
Yes, please.
There. Okay. So I think I got my numbers right, but feel free to double check them. I was going to go for Nova Sword until I realized that you only get 2 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, until we can figure out.
Plus, I want to keep it light because the way I see it, you guys are going to be the heavy duty guys. And
what?
What's your move?
I had no idea yet.
Okay.
I haven't even gotten to the movement or thruster stuff yet.
Yeah.
Neither.
Because I literally had to take out my backup sensors to get under 38 tons. Because I was like at 41 tons. It was like right on the edge, man.
I haven't gotten quite to that point. I'm definitely going to be probably closer to 50 tons once I'm done. So me, yeah, I am definitely ravaged. Mm-hmm. Claws on the front, shields on all 4 flanks, bitches. Because we don't know what shields do, so we're going to try to break the system. Sorry, Brad. This is my job. Okay. I got a shock whip in my tail.
Cool.
I got drill in my mouth. I got a drill in my mouth. Drill? Of course. I got a mouth drill. I got an epoxy cannon, and then I got 4 beam cannons on my front flanks. I'm still looking into getting light thrusters, and if I can find it somewhere in the book, stealth shit. I need some stealth shit so I can glue and stealth you.
I didn't see anything in the Bane book. I was looking for something similar because I'm going for straight maneuverability and speed. Because the way I see it, if I get into real trouble, that's what Leo's character is for.
Oh, and the most important thing I'm going to buy is definitely the sound. No, the sound system. So that's to go with my one or 2 ranks I have in musical instruments. So
nice.
I will sing as I battle. That's always.
So
I will blast this.
Okay, I didn't get quite as far.
Sorry, bro.
No, that's totally fine. I think I will have fun like detailing all this stuff later. And even what I did do, which is really just picking the servos and giving them lots of armor. I may go back on, like, right now I've got a medium heavy torso. One arm is armored heavy so that I can carry like the big so that I'll be able to carry the big beam weapon.
Yes.
The beam cannon. I think the heavy beam cannon.
Yeah, well, dude, that was the big one, but yeah.
Yeah, that's like smaller than the Nova cannon, but it can fire multiple times rather than just like once per battle. And then the other limbs are all light heavies because that's like the lightest I could get away with. And then my head is just like a little striker. Large enough for some sensors, and that's it.
Sounds good.
I'm sort of thinking I'd be much better off going with the idea of putting the beam cannon in my chest rather than arm mounted.
Well, yeah, that's what it comes down to.
But having it arm mounted is just so much cooler.
It is.
So I don't know.
Up to you, dude. It's your character.
Yeah. I guess what I'm going to do is proceed with the the original plan, see how well that works out, and then if it really screws things up, then maybe go with the chest beam.
That's fair. Anyways,
and I'm hoping to be able to fly, but just armor and servos is at 48 tons. So yeah, that's an issue.
Yeah, like I'm relying on my luck of 10 to hopefully survive the battle beyond this point. Like,
I mean, you're gonna have much less armor, but you're gonna be a lot more maneuverable. Like it's gonna be a significant bonus. It's gonna be hard for other people to hit you. I think you're gonna be good.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Like again, we got to test the different parameters, and we'll see how this things. And well, again, I'd say let's give it a college try next week and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Cool.
You know, like
if Joe is around, if he's watching, you can always text me. I kind of have a few days off here and there in a week, and I can always help Joe through it during the week if he has some time.
Sounds good.
That's not a problem. And I'll probably end up reading through this book because I don't know. There's something weird that this is it's kind of that thing. Like I'm obsessed to try to get it right.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be, but I am. This is almost too crunchy, but it's awesome.
Well, just so you have the option of looking at it, and while I'm thinking at it, I'll throw up the don't do it. Don't do it. I'm doing it.
Basic
I'm doing
book
it.
only.
Basic book. Yeah. I mean, we definitely shouldn't do anything from the advanced construction guide, but I just want to throw it up for you guys so you can.
I do have some hours I need to work this week, so.
Yeah. I do. Never underestimate the power of OCD.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the meantime, Chris, or we could go in reverse order if you want. Would you like to
reverse order?
Leo, would you like to talk about the cool stuff you're doing online?
Yeah. Well, it's confusing. It's a little confusing, but I just gotta read it, understand it. Definitely very crunchy. I like it that way, but very confusing to me because I'm like, wait a minute. So I can have armor and shields and all this other. Yeah, it's gonna take me time to figure this all out. But you can find me at Wizard Donna, Twitter. That's where you can catch up on most of my stuff that I'm updating. We just finished Pathfinder Camp. We just finished up 4 episodes of Pathfinder campaign before the end of the before Thanksgiving hits. So be sure to check that out. And if you can't hit me there, then come here on Sundays and I'm playing with these guys.
Yay!
Yep.
We are so sorry for torturing you with this, Leo.
It's not torture. It's just like I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That one thing wasn't working right, and it just
Like it's like I wish they would say, okay, this is how much space you have, and this is how much space you have for armor. This is how much space. Like this is what it costs to do this and this and this and this. That way, I feel like I'm being a little overpowered if I sit there and have everything max armor, everything max weight. I'm like, doesn't make any sense. I'm just going to be basically a walking, talking tank right now.
Well, again, it does have the balancing factor is of the more you weigh, the bigger penalty you have to your maneuver value.
Yeah, which we'll have
it's a big deal.
Get into.
Pass it off. Yeah, we're like, get that all.
Yeah. We'll definitely get into the maneuver stuff later on. As for me, you can just check me out at Qualza16 on Twitter. We'll keep it short and sweet. And Strange Monsters from History still roaming around on the GM's Guild.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I know.
Switch channel here. I'll keep it relatively short as well. I guess the big one would be Sora's Lost Veil. Minotaurs of the Stonelands, assuming I'm in the right chat. And I'll just do D-Rev RPG. I'll just do the D-Rev RPG stuff for now. Okay. Email and Twitter. There you go. Anyways, thank you, Brad.
Oh, no worries.
You.
That all blended together. Damn.
Rick, and I can paste it separately too.
Oh no, not yours. It's fine. Mine all blended together, even though in the past it's worked okay, I think. Anyway, you can find me here on at Twitch TV at /RPGlory, at Mixer.com, also at Mixer.com/RPGlory, or at for archives at YouTube/C/RPGlory, and on Twitter at RPGlory DOTCOM. I will be back on Wednesday for some sort of role playing, but it's up in the air. On that's at 10 a.m. Pacific, at noon Pacific on Saturday. Be continuing a campaign of the Eschaton, which is a transhumanist science fiction role-playing game that is powered by the apocalypse and allows each player to have their own organization. That is it's working out pretty well. It's still in development, but I'm liking where it's going. And the game is crazy. The campaign it's nuts. You should check it out. And then we'll be back next week at 4 p.m. Pacific. I don't know if there's going to be a complication with Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, it's your Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I know it won't be a problem for me, but I don't know if Leo, that may be an issue. You can let me know either now or later as you find as plans firm. And thank you so much for checking this out and for hanging out. If you enjoyed this and haven't already, please do follow, subscribe, whatnot. I would very, very much appreciate it. And have a good one.
See ya.
Okay. Bye bye.